Let's bring in Jessica Maggio. She's live for us in Melbourne. Jess, today, the Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, the Energy Minister, Chris Bowen, going to meet with industry, union leps to try and work it all out. So what's expected from this meeting?
Well, that's right, Pete. The Prime Minister and Energy Minister will meet industry and union leaders to determine exactly how this suspension is going to work. Retailers and generators will also be informed as to how their trading will be impacted. Now, Energy Minister Chris Bowen has said that while we've managed to avoid major blackouts, the system is vulnerable and we should expect unexpected outages. So top of discussion today will be what this means for consumers. Now, yesterday, New South Wales residents were advised to limit their usage of energy supply between 5:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. So that's just one of the immediate impacts that consumers will notice. But the AEMO, Australia's energy market operator, says that it will control pricing and supply in order to prevent extended periods of high power bills. But the reality is that the immediate effect will be those higher prices for energy for consumers, and that's simply because smaller retailers, smaller electricity retailers, I should say, will be unable to compete with this suspension, and that means that those that can compete will filter those higher costs down to customers. But the AEMO CEO, Daniel Westerman, says that they will be monitoring supply, they will be monitoring the market until it is safe to restart.
What we're doing today is suspending the market because we see that it is impossible to operate the market under current circumstances, and we'll reassess that every day once we're confident that we can operate it and not see generators withdrawing their availability. Then we'll restart the market.
Now, the government and the opposition have blamed each other for this crisis, but of course customers aren't going to be too worried about the politics of this. They'll simply be wanting to keep their lights on and heaters on in what's expected to be a very chilly winter, Pete.
Yeah, and this comes after households in New South Wales were asked to curb their usage for the third straight night last night. Fortunately, all the lights stayed on. Same for Victoria and Queensland too. Despite all those warnings, they have been managed. They have been able to keep those lights on. Jessica Maggio bringing us up to speed there in Melbourne from that ongoing crisis. Thank you.